Welcome to Beloit College's Weekend Update.
Can't touch me.
I'm Kean McEwen.
Can't touch me.
Hey, Anthony, man, we're live. Come on.
That's
What's
on
going
me.
on?
That's on me. Continue.
And that's Anthony Sharp. Now let's get to this weekend's top stories. Anthony?
This weekend, Trump imposed tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China, increasing the prices needed to import their items in. Unsurprisingly, the affected countries had their own cards up their sleeves, firing back with their own set of tariffs. These just show that how art imitates life. Trump, in his quest to play the game Monopoly, forgot to pay his homage to the ultimate political simulator, Uno.
Netflix removed the star of the multiple Golden Globe Award-winning film Emilia Perez from its Oscar promotions due to her racist tweets. Our team believes this could have been avoided if they just watched the movie.
Trump has officially shut down the USAID program, saying that it's been run by a bunch of radical lunatics.
A bear ventured out of his sanctuary to discover the world outside. As soon as he felt the cold breeze, he returned to his bed. A bear after our own hearts.
In a shocking move, the U.S. postal system removed its ban on Chinese and Hong Kong parcels after a day. This means that the Postal Service overtaken TikTok's record as the longest time an item from China has been banned in the U.S.
This week, a 41-year-old woman got arrested for driving while intoxicated. This will be her fifth conviction, making it a felony under Beloit law. I guess this goes to show that old habits die hard.
$40,000 worth of organic eggs stolen from the back of a supply trailer last weekend. Police are baffled as why a suspect will steal this much, but we can only speculate that 100,000 baby chicks will be reunited with their parents soon.
There's been ongoing rumors around campus about a so-called cheese touch.
That I have the cheese touch, and I will touch you.
Yesterday, we celebrated National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Shout out to all the hardworking, dedicated, and passionate women athletes in Beloit College, in our country, and in the world. We love you.
Kendrick Lamar took home records and song of track of the year for his track Not Like Us. This aimed at Drake. In response, Drake assured his fans that he's very much alive. So in case you was worried, Drake is alive and he's still the GOAT.
Also, a big shout out to Beyonce for winning her first Album of the Year award for Cowboy Carter, making her the first black woman to win the honor this century.
Thank you, Beyonce!
The men's and women's basketball teams of Beloit College both lost to Ripon College. The women lost 41-69 and the men lost 60-72. Beloit Buccaneers, always remember Ruck Fippen.
Josh Yerby broke his own 200-meter record while Elijah Hargberg missed the track meet in Iowa debut because he wanted to break his personal record of oversleeping.
Beloit College's fraternities and sororities have begun to host their spring rush events, hoping to draw new members in the spring semester. An unorthodox strategy some are adopting, the old Busch Light on a string. The Involvement Fair was held Wednesday in the Powerhouse, where Beloit College's different clubs and organizations had a chance to present their case to students. It even presented an opportunity for some of the college's lesser known or more obscure clubs to get a platform, such as the Civil War Reenactment Society, Truancy Club, and the CCL, or Campus Cockfighting League. In a related story, next Wednesday will be the Trustee Fair, where the exec board of every club will sit in a circle and beg the trustees for funding.
Beloit College Red's Life Office begun the RA selection process for students hoping to become an RA next semester. Shout out to Santi. And by hoping to become an RA, I mean students who are hoping that they didn't lose the bet where they had agreed to become an RA if they lost.
Another campus event that was held Wednesday was the Student Academic Senate meeting, where a controversial new measure was introduced to declare war on those god-awful Hamilton's ribs on Monday night. That's right. Yeah.
The student-led work union at Beloit College is demanding increased wages and rights for student workers. Upon hearing this request, President Boyden reportedly presented the union with an empty piggy bank that incidentally also serves as the college treasury, and said, "Take all the money you want."
A man was arrested this week in the village of Oregon, Wisconsin, after he reportedly stole mail and yelled obscenities at a mail carrier. Our prayers go out to that poor dog stuck in a man's body.
Several Wisconsin Head Start programs are beginning to shut their doors after not being able to access federal funds allocated to them. President Trump said in a statement today that he revoked fundings for these programs because, and I quote, "too hard to color inside the lines."
David Fisher, a professional rope jumper and performer, was honored by Westfield, Indiana on Monday after using a jump rope to rescue a teenager who had fallen through an icy pond. Fisher later spoke to reporters saying, quote, "See, Dad, I told you those lessons were worth it."
Beloit City Council has reportedly launched a $1 million house incentive program to entice people to endure actually living in Beloit. Good luck with that.
A massive sports story occurred in the NBA when the Dallas Mavericks traded star point guard Luka Doncic to the Lakers for Anthony Davis and assorted draft picks earlier this week. Absolutely thrilled about this trade is your cousin who traded his Netflix password for a sack of magic beans.
I can't believe they traded Luka. Luka! The new Trump-appointed head of Federal Communications Commissions, or FCC, has launched an investigation into the NPR and PBS, alleging they have been advertising on their platforms a violation of FCC regulations. So that explains why Elmo was wearing Reeboks last week on Sesame Street.
Nicholas Hammett has been found guilty for murder after killing a man and stealing his identity. It doesn't sound like Buddy did much thinking. What good is a dead man's identity? I guess he wasn't a chill guy after all.
Aliens land in Vegas. Oh wait, it's just the Blue Man Group.
And that's all we have for this weekend update from Beloit College. I'm Kean McEwen, and that's Anthony Sharp. We'll see you next week.